money's going up. You're quite endowed, which is really rather nice. You got £2,000. This is for 4,000. Have a look. Who played the title role in the 1994 film The Madness of King George? Ian McKellen, Anthony Hopkins, Alan Rickman, Nigel Hawthorne.
That's Nigel Hawthorne, Chris.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £4,000. Hey, lovely jubbly.
Let's box on.
Right, you got 4,000. Your kids are now staying behind the sofa. They actually just want to live there from now on. You got £4,000. Question number 8, you could double your money. Drops start to get a bit sharp now. You would lose £3,000 here. But it's worth £8,000. You haven't touched any lifelines yet. Have a look. This is question number 8 of a possible 15. Who became the principal conductor of the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra in 1980? Simon Rattle, Andre Previn, Andrew Davis, Herbert von Karajan.
I know Karajan was the Berlin Philharmonic. Andre Previn, I think, was some in London. I must admit, Sir Simon Rattle sticks in my mind about something. I've never heard of Andrew Davis.
He's never heard of you.
Absolutely. Lucky man.
It's your call. You got 4,000.
Absolutely. I have to phone a friend, I think, Chris.
Okay, now who are you going to phone? No, who's musical of your lot?
I'm just trying to think now of it. Birmingham Symphony Orchestra, 1980. I think I'm going to phone Penny.
Penny?
Yeah.
Who's she?
She's my she's my sister-in-law's mother-in-law, and she's a top girl.
Okay, where's Penny?
She's currently in Northern Ireland.
Okay, we'll phone Penny. 30 seconds to tell her the question and 4 possible answers.
Hello?
Penny?
Yes.
Hiya, it's Chris Tarrant here. Good evening.
Good grief.
Good grief. You're in Northern Ireland. Whereabouts are you, Penny, in Northern Ireland?
Moira.
Oh, yeah. Right, now, as you can probably tell, I've got Steve here, Steve Skerratt.
Yeah, right.
Yes, ka-ching, he said a lot. He's stuck on a particular question. He's actually doing fine. This is the first lifeline he's needed. He's on £4,000. This is for 8,000, Penny.
Thank you.
Right, now the next voice here will be Steve. So you tell the question. There are 4 possible answers. One of these is the right one. It's worth £8,000. Okay, Steve, 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Penny. Birmingham Symphony Orchestra in 1980. Who was the conductor of the Birmingham Symphony Orchestra in 1980? Was it Simon Rattle, Andre Previn, Andrew Davies, or Herbert von Karajan? And it's 14 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 10.
Simon Rattle, Stephen.
I thought it might have been. Cheers for that, Penny.
Pleasure.
You're a top girl. Cheers. Bye-bye. I should have gone with it. So
You
Simon
might be
Rattle.
wrong.
Yeah, well, I don't think so. So Simon Rattle.
Is she a top girl?
She's a top girl.
Final answer.
Yep, final answer.
She's right, you're right. You got £8,000. Well played. Steve kicking himself because he's used a lifeline, but that's what they're for. It guarantees him now, at this moment, being on £8,000, and he still has 2 lifelines. He is just 7 away from £1 million. Lovely jubbly. Join us after the break. Don't go away. Have a look. This is question number 9. It's worth 16,000. Here it comes. In which country did the Lhasa Apso breed of dog originate? Mexico, France, Russia, Tibet. Now, it's worth £16,000. You lose 7 if you give me a wrong answer. You have got 2 lifelines.
Chris, I want to ask the audience on this.
Okay. Audience, let's try and get Steve up to £16,000. He obviously can take the money at 8, but this is worth 16,000. This is the question. On your keypads, please. In which country did the Lhasa Apso breed of dog originate? On your keypads, please, for £16,000, A, B, C or D. All vote now. Uh, 62% say Tibet, 17 Mexico, 6 France, 15 Russia. It's a big majority, but it's your call. If they're wrong and you go with them, you lose £7,000. It's worth 16.
They look a good bunch, Chris.
It's dark.
Yeah. I saw them in the light. They're a top bunch.
Well, we'll see how top they are.
I must admit, I have no idea. I'll go with the audience, I think. Why
Even
not?
though you only know one of them.
Risk it for a biscuit. Or I missed a bun.
Final answer.
Yeah, final answer, Chris. Go on.
If when you came out tonight, I'd said to you, you get to £8,000 and you'll risk 7 on the vote of a room full of complete strangers, what would you have said? Never in a million years.
No, it's the kind of thing I would do.
It's good. It's the right answer. You got £16,000. Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Cheers, guys and girls. Thank you.
Right, you're hanging on. You got one lifeline. You got the 16,000 you came for.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now, Steve, for God's sake, go.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Or stay a while. Have a look at it. It's a big drop here. If you give me a wrong answer, you drop £15,000. This is question number 10 of a possible 15. The artist Paul Gauguin is best known for his association with which of these islands? Tahiti, Jersey, Honshu, Hawaii.
I have a feeling I know this, Chris. Somewhere in my very dim mind, Tahiti. I thought that before it came up. And I'd like to take 50-50, please.
Okay. Serious money, be careful. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers. Leave Steve the right answer and 1 remaining wrong answer. Now, Tahiti's still there. Honshu's there.
Yeah.
You've got £16,000. £16,000 is the amount of money you said you wanted to take away. Give me a wrong answer. You got 1,000, but you lose 15.
Yeah, I realise that. I'm never going to be in the hot seat again, Chris. Shy boys getting out. I'll take away 1,000 if it's wrong. I'm going to go for Tahiti. There's just something that says it.
Final answer.
Final answer, if it's wrong, have had a good time.
You're having a better time. You just won 32 grand. £64,000 would be the next amount of money you could win on question number 11. You've got no lifelines left, but you cannot lose on this question. Good here, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a look at number 11. It's for £64,000. Here it is. Which of these mountaineers made 3 attempts to climb Mount Everest in the 1920s? George Mallory, Edmund Hillary, Chris Bonington, Peter Habler. Now, take as long as you need. It's worth £64,000.
Well, Chris, I have no idea. But I can, by process of elimination, Chris Bonington, obviously, he's well out of it. Edmund Hillary climbed Everest, I think it was 52. So I couldn't have seen him having a go in the 20s. So I'm left with George Mallory and Peter Habler. George Mallory, the name rings a bell from somewhere, but I don't know where. Peter Habler. Good old Pete. Who knows? George Mallory. George Mallory looks sort of right. Don't ask me why. My mind works in weird ways.
Yeah.
As you've probably guessed.
Yeah.
Got nothing to lose. George Mallory, mate.
Final answer.
Final answer, George Mallory.
Why didn't you go for Habler?
I have no idea. I'll get me coat.
Steve, you just won £64,000. I told you we didn't want to give you that. £64,000 you've got. Question number 12, though, is worth £125,000.
Can you just say that again?
Yes. Steve Skerratt, you've got £32,000 no matter what. At this moment, you could take away £64,000.
Sweet.
But if you give me the right answer to the next question, I will hand you a cheque for £125,000. Ka-ching.
I like the sound of that, Chris.
I thought you might. Right, here it is. Question number 12. What is the colour of the fumes given off when crystals of iodine are heated? Red, yellow, green, violet. What is the colour of the fumes given off when crystals of iodine are heated? Red, yellow, green or violet? It's worth £125,000.
Violet.
Take as long as you need.
Iodine. Iodine goes on your head. Red. Violet. Chris, I have a feeling it might be violet.
What's the colour of the fumes given off when crystals of iodine are heated? Red, yellow, green or violet? It's for £125,000.
I did say to myself, if I got to 64,000 and I was on that, I would have a gamble for 125. But that was providing I could do 50-50 and just leave one of them. But this is just going to be a stab in the dark. I think, Chris, I'm going to have to take the money, mate, because I have a feeling it might be violet, but it's like Sir Simon Rattle. I'm not sure.
Simon Rattle was right.
Absolutely, but this one is, I think it might be red or violet, something like that. Violet sticks in my mind. I thought it was purple, to be honest. When it first came out, I thought purple came to my mind. But no, Chris, I think I'll have to take the money, mate.
Give him a big hand. £64,000. Well, Steve, this time it's for real. You can take it. Take it away. Go on, take it away. Well played. I can tell you, this will interest you, I can tell you just before you go, because tonight, you know, Simon Rattle, you didn't want to waste a lifeline. Tahiti, you were pretty sure. Your hunches have been pretty good, haven't they?
Yep, so far.
You wouldn't play that one, would you?
No.
And you like the sound of £125,000.
Oh, I did like the sound of that.
And you had a hunch it was violet.
Yeah.
I can tell you your wife, Lorraine, thought it was yellow. The right answer was violet.
I was on a roll, wasn't I?
Ooh, yeah, but you go away with a guaranteed £64,000. Give him a big hand. Steve Skerratt, back to Northern Ireland.